Another part of an inflation rise, of course, that we've seen today up to a new 30-year high makes much more likely, doesn't it, that next month the Bank of England will raise interest rates again. They're still quite low by historic standards. They're at 0.5%. Almost certainly, it seems to me, I'll chance my arm on this, we're going to see an increase to 0.75% or even 1% in March as the Bank of England tries to tackle inflation. We know there are 2 or 3 million households in the UK with those variable rate mortgages, but a lot more people have personal debts who will have to pay more in debt service.
Yeah, I totally agree. The long-term average for interest rates is somewhere between 6 and 7%, and we're of an age where we remember the 70s.
Well, I am. I wasn't going to say that to you.
High inflation, thank you. High inflation, 25% inflation in 1975. And we have a whole generation
they don't know
of
that, do
people
they?
who've never experienced high inflation or high interest rates. So long-term average inflation, 2.6%. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Bank of England do increase interest rates. They're expecting to do so in order to, retract that monetary supply so people have less to spend. I have to say that people are going to have less to spend anyway as we go through this sort of squeeze. So
we're meant to be in the middle of what we used to call a V-shaped recovery. This was going to be the great bounce back. The Treasury saying the UK economy is going to expand at 6.5% this year. I don't see that happening.
But it's all about confidence. So we know we've had a massive demonstration of this, haven't we, through the global pandemic. People go out, you and I go out, we buy things, we're going to get a haircut or go buy some new jeans from M&S. That drives the economy. What's going to happen now is we're going to slam the anchors on and people will think, you know what, actually, I will make do with those jeans that I've got. I might just not have my hair cut for a little bit longer. So that lack of confidence is going to affect business. Not only that, we have national insurance increases. And I've spoken to quite a few of my women entrepreneurs in my group. They are worried, NI increases. And if you've got a business that relies on a workforce, that will go straight off your bottom line. And also, if you're...
It's a tax on jobs, isn't it? A national insurance rise for employers and employees. It's a tax on consumer spending and a tax on jobs.
And the energy. So if you have a business that relies on having lights on and, cookers like, you would have for hospitality, that's going to have a massive impact. And if I am lacking confidence to go out and go for a meal or go to cinema or the theatre, again, we're back to hospitality, to leisure, to retail. They're only just clawing their way back. These people employ staff and they might think twice about taking more people on with this NI increase. They might be laying stuff off, so we're back to that again. And also, I think it will promote the black economy.
The informal economy, right.
Absolutely.
Stuff off the books.
Not formal contracts.
That's another feature of the 70s and 80s, isn't it?
So Rishi Sunak, if he wants to win some brownie points right now, scrap the NI increase. Do it, because it's much better than giving people a £200 loan off their energy bill that have to pay back over 5 years. It's not targeted. He needs to scrap that. He's still got time to do it. Win some brownie points.